It's rare to get more than one or two great candidates, and that's why it nearly always ends up being the last two. Oftentimes they'll be the opposite of each other and you like them for very different reasons, and it's really hard to figure out what to do next. Getting a second opinion from somebody you know and trust is vital, because you can have blind spots like we all do. You might fall in love with someone because they're really funny and smart and clever, but you didn't really pay enough attention to the fact that they lack the entire skill that you were looking for. And vice versa, you might find someone who is highly skilled and can completely smash the role, but actually would be a complete personality clash for you. So getting a second opinion from somebody who knows you and the way that you are will really help to figure out what those gaps look like and set you up well. You should let the candidate know in the interview that you're going to do this so they don't get blindsided. Identify the person that you want to help, introduce them both via email and let them organise a time to meet. I would send the CV and any relevant notes, but not too many notes, to the person. You don't want to bias their opinion and tell them how fantastic this candidate is. You want them to find that out for themselves. Everybody's different with different people, and so especially if you're a male interviewing a male candidate, that person might be different in a male to female environment, and so it's really useful to just mix that up a little bit and find out. If there's a specific area you want them to dig in on, just give them some clues. But really you need to let that flow between those two people. Debrief afterwards, and hopefully it should be clear, and you need to be fully open to the idea that that person may completely disagree with your assessment. So it could be that they've got very good skill bases, but maybe one is richer in the front end and one's slightly richer in another area, or better at communication, and so maybe better with clients, and you can't decide which one to go with. So if the role is of a technical area that you're not familiar with, try and find somebody who is. So if you're filling a legal role, clearly you need to find a lawyer who's going to help make sure that that's robust.
So in our example, events and marketing, it's obvious we might have like a really strong candidate on the events front who's like, run great big events. And then we might have a separate candidate that's really great at marketing and has lots of experience with like Facebook and Instagram ads.
But whereas if it might be more about a personality issue, you're just trying to figure out if somebody is confident or arrogant, you can't tell, sometimes it's borderline. You need to get someone in who understands people and actually can help them relax and bring out that side of the story. Sometimes you're looking for people internally, but oftentimes they're not going to be the right people. It's so nice to bring fresh blood in on a new project. Always make sure that you're searching for that thing that's going to be adding to your company, not just are they going to assimilate and fit in nice and easy and you don't have to adjust. Make sure you use somebody who's mature and can do that for you. The value of getting this right is that you're an awesome human. You want to find other awesome humans to build your business. Hopefully you feel validated that you made the right choice, and that gives you confidence. It's actually a really exciting feeling knowing you're going to offer somebody a job, because that's one of the nice, lovely things about hiring people, is that phone call where you say, hey, it went great, I'd love you to join my business. Enjoy meeting all these people because it's actually fun. I really love interviewing people because it's the only opportunity you get to ask those questions that you really want to know the answer to. It's easy to let the process slip with each new hire, but it's incredibly important that you don't, because otherwise each next hire gets weaker and further away from your original purpose. So you should try and stay true to this process all the way through.
What I love about Layla's approach is that it's a structured and authentic process for treating people well. And that's effectively one of the core skills of good leadership.
If you've done this right, you've identified a true gap in your business where someone can really add value and find meaning and purpose in their day-to-day life, and they're going to make your life easier and better, and your business should grow.